Hey guys, what's up? It's Brian. Right on Red. Quick clip. Wanted to talk about some issue about some tweet that was posted by somebody. I don't even know the names, but I just know the details of it. Posted saying, talk about being a proud, straight, white male. He put that out there, and it ended up deleting it, and it got all this like heat for saying it. Everything. And you know what? I truly believe there is no reason to point out that you're a straight white male. I also believe there's no reason to celebrate the fact that you sleep with the same sex, or you want that you were a man, now you're a woman, or, you know, at least in today's culture, society, or that, you know, you're bisexual or this and that. There's no reason to wear that on your sleeve at all times. There's just not. We don't care what happens. At least most people, 99% of this country, doesn't care what you do in your bedroom, or who you're in love with, or who you live with. But you don't have to flaunt it and celebrate it 24 hours a day, every day. Do you understand how that could get under people's skin who are getting screamed at because they're a white straight person? So they're getting yelled at for literally just existing as they are. And you got Joe Biden and his progressive team talking about, you know, white straight Christian men are on the terror. You should be on the terror watch list, and domestic terrorism is the white supremacy is the biggest problem ever, and just completely drilling into the heads of people throughout the country that being white is, and especially a man, is just horrible, and you're probably a white supremacist. So I could see why the person would put that tweet and use that tweet, and I can see the point of it. And I can also, I think the point resonated, even though you apologized. I think it resonated with the people because guess what? It got the reaction he expected. So why? So the same people reacting and getting mad about it are the same people posting, and flaunting if you're gay, or if you're bi, or if you're straight, or if you're trans, or anything, whatever. As long as you're not, any difference you have from a white person, white male especially, you celebrate. No, you don't celebrate that stuff. You think Martin Luther King Jr. would have wanted those things celebrated? No, absolutely not. He wanted them ignored. He wanted them to not play a role in our society, in our culture, in our workforce, in anything. But apparently, today's progressive group, following their agenda and their ideology, it means so much that you are a different skin tone, or you have a different sexual preference than the norm. It doesn't mean anything. It literally doesn't. And with the trans is the biggest thing now, the trans agenda, and they're pushing it so hard. And in reality, you have people like Caitlyn Jenner, who was just, the left's biggest, hero for when she was Times Woman or Person of the Year, and then she came out as conservative, and now she's a punching bag for the left. But you have her saying, listen, this is a mental illness. Of course it is. Biology doesn't move backwards. Biology civilization's got to continue, and it can't continue with people if they're, they believe that they don't, want to procreate with the opposite sex and reproduce. So you can't. So it's just, science and common sense tells you obviously it's a mental illness. We don't celebrate schizophrenia, do we? We don't have schizophrenia parades and stuff, but we accept it. We don't make fun of it. We don't care. If you handle it, you deal with it, and that's just all it is. So if you have gender dysphoria, which they don't like to use anymore, but it's a fact, you are, it is what it is. You handle it the way you want it. If you want to handle it through counseling and all that, or if you want to, change your body, as long as you're over 18, go ahead and do it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares until you make them care, because you're in their face doing this and that and taking over blocks, celebrating that, okay, you had a sex change. Great. Who cares? Stop. So before these people on the left get loud again at someone on the right for saying that, oh, I'm a proud white straight person. Just remember, they're saying that because it's a reaction to your actions. To your actions. Because you do that constantly. You do that constantly, and you use these groups of people to advance your agenda by stigmatizing them and making sure they know they're different and telling them to celebrate it and basically hate everybody else. Hate everybody else. That's what the left loves. And as soon as someone in that group doesn't conform or believe your lies and your nonsense and doesn't want to celebrate it, like a Caitlyn Jenner or like a Vernon Jones or like anybody who is, gay or black or Latino or whatever, that doesn't want to be celebrating all the time their differences, they're the enemy. So remember that. They don't care about those people. They care about people that follow their ideology. And that's it. So stop the celebrating of differences. Start celebrating what we have as similarities. Thanks.